Today is the day that the Saudi royal family fully exposed themselves for being a part of the Dajjal system.
We're going to increase that 600 billion to almost $1 trillion.
You're saying to me now that the 600 billion will be 1 trillion.
Definitely, because what we are signing it will facilitate that,
I like that very much.
They just had a sit down with Trump and talked about investing in the United States. Initially, they talked about how they were going to give us $600 billion, and they increased it to 1 trillion right there in front of Trump. And then he goes on to talk about and explain what the investment's going to go towards. The big things he mentioned was magnets and artificial intelligence. And guys, let me tell you, whenever he says artificial intelligence, they're meaning Palantir. They're investing in the most demonic antichrist system that is in existence, that has ever existed. Now the cherry on top that just makes this oh so sweeter, so much worse. He was also asked how much money are they going to invest to help Palestine, and he had no answer. He didn't know. There was no number. They're just like, oh yeah, well, we're going to invest a bunch, sure. So you know the exact figure, the exact amount of money you're willing to give the United States for demonic crap, but you don't know how much money you're going to give innocent women and children who are affected by evil warmongers. These are supposed to be your Muslim brothers and sisters, by the way. And this is how they're being treated. They're getting put second, if not third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, like dead last in comparison to something that supports the Dajjal. Now, I expose a lot of crazy stuff on the internet, but this is probably the one that's going to get me put in my place and my head chopped off. Something you guys have to keep in mind and remember. Look at the police badges in Saudi Arabia. Look at what these look like. Whenever you see this police badge, do you think good? Do you think Muslim? Do you think anything positive whatsoever? Or do you see this and you think Dajjal, Antichrist, Illuminati? And I don't even need to explain to you guys why this is bad. Everybody knows. Just one look at this badge and you guys know what it's associated to. And I'm just going to put it all out on the table. I don't care anymore. These are the same people who are pushing people away from Islam. These are the exact same people who created the Wahhabi movement. The exact same people who have corrupted and distorted Hadith to push people away from Islam, to push people away from the Word of God. They created the extremists. So everybody goes against Muslims. And the way they did this is these are the ones who funded most of the Islamic colleges. These are the exact same people that decide who is a scholar and who isn't. And if you guys understand the Islamic community in the slightest, you guys know people put a lot of faith in scholars. What happens if your scholar was taught wrong? What happens if the people who taught your scholars are devil worshippers? What happens then? Then you have a whole community of people who are trying to do the right thing, misguided and worshiping the devil, worshiping the Antichrist even.